Have you ever raced a train?
Trying to get ahead of it? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
I raced one on a bicycle.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah.
Wait, like
That's scary.
Like
by the
parallel, or you're trying to pass
way.
the
No,
tracks?
we're trying to make it across, dude. Yeah.
Get ready and buckle up, bozo. You're about to step into a virtual realm where nobody cares what you think. This is the You're Not My Dad podcast.
No.
Welcome to Cool Talks.
Nay.
Dude. Welcome to You're Not My Dad.
You're not my dad.
You're Not My
dude.
Dad podcast.
See that almost felt normal to me there for a second.
I know, you didn't even catch me. I caught
Nah.
it.
I'm too tired to know.
No, we don't care. Welcome to I
Brain's
almost said
fucked.
it again. Welcome to You're Not My Dad podcast, episode 7. We got a lot to talk about. I kind of feel like in a talkative mood today.
Do you really?
Yeah. And it's the holy number of 7. This is episode 7. Before we get into anything and everything, you know the drill, listeners. You little peasants.
Like, follow,
If you're a horse girl
Little
and you got this
fucking
far,
piggies.
you little piggy girl, give us our likes, our subs.
Pig farmer girls, dude. What's up?
Give us anything that you'll allow us to have. Be greatly appreciated. If you're watching this on Spotify, there's always questions added in. There's always like polls and questions and all sorts of stuff.
For Spotify?
Yeah, Spotify is stepping their game up.
Yeah, I always go to the part where
Yeah.
fucking leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm not answering shit.
If you are on the
I
fence,
don't blame you.
If you're on the fence,
Oh.
something happened over the weekend.
Oh, wow.
Shoe Nice 22.
News to me.
Shoe Nice. Shoe Nice.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do. Do you guys know who Shoe Nice is?
The fuck
You
is
guys
Shoe
are
Nice?
idiots. Shoe Nice
Tell me
22.
something I don't know, dude.
Shoe Nice 22. Back in the day, old YouTube, drinking the bottles, unopened bottles of stuff. Remember, he just drank
Yo.
like pure.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Did he follow us on TikTok?
Shoe Nice 22 followed us on TikTok.
That's an old school follow, right?
no,
there.
you don't get it.
He's
like,
an OG.
we were like 14, 15,
Yeah.
16 watching this guy drink. This guy can drink. Have you guys know who this is? Okay, Shoe Nice 22 is could outdrink anything. It could outdrink the holy number 7 Jesus. Like the guy will do like
2 liter of anything, including alcohol.
all alcohol. He started with alcohol, so he proved that's like the plastics on it. He'll be like,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. And his thing was he'd be like, okay, he's already like just smashed or whatever, and he'll just be like Shoe Nice, and he'll just like like just nonstop the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then he got into like
A
eating
whole fifth
deodorant,
of vodka.
like he'll do anything. He'll drink like cleaner, like crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But- so I don't know how
he's kind of still alive.
I don't know how that's a significance.
Because
Maybe
I mean,
he just
as
follows
much as
everybody.
you throw that up later, it's still in you. You know, like especially like some of the cleaner stuff. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
doesn't matter how fast that gets out. It's got in.
I would never fan out on 99% of people.
That is a strange one though. I forgot who that was. Yeah.
Shoe Nice
Holy
22
shit.
is following us on TikTok. So if
Yeah,
you're a
dude.
listener, you don't know what that even means, figure
Do
your
some-
life out.
Yeah.
Do
Yep,
some research.
Do some research.
You'll go on a dark, long journey on YouTube of just watching him drink
That is a
everything.
weird journey too.
So, but that's a
Like
thing for you to think
challenge
about.
Gluttony, basically, kind of weird.
Well, it
It's
just
not really like gluttony. It's just like
he would drink
just
Everclear.
challenge,
He's like the guy,
basically.
he's like the first guy on YouTube to
drink
drink
it.
like a bottle of Everclear,
Yeah,
like the whole thing.
dude.
Everclear? Have you had like a sip? You have a sip.
That
You're
or like high proof moonshine. Or
you're like
something
lights
that.
out, daddy. Like you're gone.
It's wild.
Yeah, and he just drinks a whole like liter, no problem. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah. He's been out there. So, props to Shoe Nice 22. We value your follows, and he has definitely got the
And
spirit
your
of
work.
And You're Not My Dad. He's
And
a total.
you're
You're not my
definitely
dad.
Yeah.
He's a total like. Is that from the get go? That's the spirit. You're not my dad. But, I have a little rant.
Small one.
Yeah, another one. I know we kind of talked about it a little bit. I'm not trying to. It's not a V2, but two things. I was driving today. I had a lot of driving time today.
I know this is going already.
Well, I'm not gonna go to that one yet.
Oh.
I got raced by a Tesla,
Ooh.
which it was
Where?
on 95.
Downtown. Oh,
I'm riding my
okay.
motorcycle.
On your motorcycle.
Well, every time, I always wear motorcycles with things visors you can never see my eyes, because everybody just because they think like, oh, he's got a motorcycle, he races, and I don't race. I don't care. Like, who gives a
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a race guy, and this Tesla was like next to me, and it was just like a straightforward person. I didn't think of anything. I was like, okay, Tesla, all right, whatever. And it just goes, it like rides me. It goes like just goes off, and I'm just like,
What?
I just didn't care. Like I think they wanted me to like play, and I'm not playing with a Tesla. And I roll up, and it's just like, dude, that looks like he'd bang an iPhone. Like that's what.
Well, I'll be honest. Like if you were to like categorize a Tesla owner, it's like very good upright posture
yeah, it was.
and nerdy as fuck.
Yeah, like bang an iPhone. Like
Also, the shitty thing about the Tesla is how do you even know you're gonna race? Like, you can't rev the engine. It's silent. It's like,
well, that was
you
the
didn't
thing.
accept my challenge. It's like, I can't
Yeah.
fucking hear you, dude. Like,
Yeah.
like what is this?
I know. Well, that's what like it just made me think. It got me kind of mad because it's just like, dude, you're in a fucking Tesla. Like
That is a weird one.
I was thinking in my head,
Was it the fast Tesla?
No, it's just a fucking like a
3
Camry looking
Series?
Tesla. I'm sure the kid goes home and charges his ass with a cord.
You
Like,
think he plugs himself in? With
yeah,
the, with
definitely
the car?
plugs himself in.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I just feel
That's
like
why he asked for the Tesla to have
I feel like,
have
people
the
who-
trailer hitch because he's got custom attachments for it.
wait. Tell
Like
me if
to
I'm wrong.
sit
Tell
on
me if
that-
I'm wrong on
like
this.
to sit on it.
I was thinking of this. Just tell me if I'm wrong on this. I don't think I am, but I feel like people who are in Teslas that race are a bit like if you're in a dick measuring contest and you had a dildo. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, faker.
Yeah, you're a total faker.
Yeah,
Like who cares?
like an over the top.
yeah. And if you really want to like actually be
just
beaten,
a big day.
if you want to be beaten in life, let's park your Tesla and park my motorcycle, and we'll let people just put a little penny in the bucket next to each one. It's which one's cooler. I'm gonna win,
Yeah, probably.
and that's the ultimate win. Society.
Society's approval.
Yeah. But then fast forward again. Okay, so fast
I
forward.
mean, there
out
are
of
people
Teslas.
like that, like race them, like stripped out and everything too.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Sure.
You know, like
Sure.
drag race because they're fucking. You know, those top end ones are super fast.
Yeah, and it's
And they just take
you
the
know,
weight out and go.
I'm just not into the. Are you in the fast? Are you into the fast thing?
I was.
Like when you get in a car and you're like, oh, can this go real fast?
I mean-
like, do you get like your
I don't care
you
anymore.
get like kind of juiced up?
I don't care anymore. But it was fun having a very fast car.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't. I can see it.
It's a different experience though. I think
What's the
the problem with the Teslas and nowadays is like they're so fast, but it's very like
gay?
controlled.
It's gay.
Like there's no drama. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can
It's
be gay.
It's
whatever.
very nerdy
Yeah.
because it just does it all the time, every time. You just
Yeah.
fucking push your pedal down. It figures everything else out. You know, it's
Yeah.
all-wheel drive. There's no like, oh, I had to pedal it or, you know.
There's no thought process.
No.
You're like being plugged into the car.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you're gonna like plug it into your ass
In
and
your butt. Yeah, dude.
It's
South
gonna-
Park.
It's gonna drive. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna drive for you and stuff.
You got to
but-
jerk it off to go faster.
Okay,
The stick.
you know what's more annoying though? More annoying.
on. Let's go.
Okay. What's
We're almost at the finish.
What's more annoying? You ever see those cars that? This happened to me.
Self-driving? Yeah. you're
This
just-
happened to me on the way here to the podcast. On the way here, okay. Let me set the scene. I'm on time.
You're on
I- I w-
time.
I was gonna be on
your way
time.
here on time.
I was
yeah.
on time. I was gonna be on time by the time like my car passed the door. I was on time, right?
Okay.
And then I'm
Past
I'm
the
going.
door.
I get on the road. I get on the road, and then nobody's behind me. Nobody's behind me. Nobody. I look ahead because I already know how stupid they are. I see a Subaru like pull up, and it doesn't even stop, and it's got blacked out windows. And I look behind me because I'm like, oh, I know they're just going to try to pull in front of me because they're idiots. And there's nobody behind me. They just like they California roll out, which is cool. I California roll all the time.
Yeah.
But not when there's like, unless there's a Subaru in front of me. Like if I was it, then I'd cut because I wouldn't be cutting them. But it goes in front of me, and then it's like it just goes like 28 and a 35, and it's like doesn't know where it's going. Like it keeps like going to the right, like it's gonna pull off the park. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a short stint. I'm not gonna get that mad.
Yeah.
And then it breaks. When it breaks, the car that has like the cars that do the blinks now. Oh my god! Like
Yeah.
like the car, like you think like you're like, what's this asshole doing? And it's like, oh no, the car's just telling the idiot behind them that it's
Yeah.
braking. Like you tap the brakes. If you have a car and
It just starts pulsing them.
no, you hit the brake and it goes flash, flash, flash.
Yeah.
kill that fucking car.
Yeah.
Kill it, dude.
Get it.
And even
Get
if it's a
it dead.
Subaru, it was just worse that it was a
Get it
Subaru.
up, get it out
and
of
it did
here.
it, and it did it, and it just goes, and then like I'm sitting there, I'm just like, oh, this fucking Subaru, dude. And then
Where is this?
no, it gets worse. We turn, okay. We're at a red
So you're
light.
just going around the block,
We're
right?
just trying to get past this fucking Subaru.
Okay.
We go to turn, and I'm like, shit, this guy's turning, and he's looking, or she, whatever, it's looking, and it goes green.
This piece of
It
shit.
goes green, and it is still looking over, like it can't see the big fucking green light above itself.
Oh, gotcha.
Like it's not doing anything, and I was
You're having a meltdown,
dude, I was mad. I was really mad. I got triggered, and then it turned off.
Did
and
you beep at him?
No, but this is what happened. I blame the Subaru again because it's a full
Come
circle.
on.
It's a full circle.
It was a perfect fucking opportunity to
I
just
speed
lay
by.
on it.
I speed by. I got my little zoomy car. I was just speed passing them, and I go, and because of this car that took at least 45 seconds to 2 minutes of my time to get where I was, there was a parking spot right out here
Yeah. I walked by it.
that car took it right in front of me, and I was like, well, that stupid ass Subaru wasn't in my way. I
Fucked
would have
you
had
over,
it. So
dude. Yep.
first world problems, but I mean, it's not the complete end of the world. But
It's close though. Let's be honest.
I know we had our rants about Subarus, but I just wanted to
You
kind
know,
of throw that one out again.
Warn Ukraine. Subarus. They're right. It's real close.
Just send a bunch of Subarus
Just
over
real-
there. It'd slow a lot of things down.
We should just start dropping Subarus.
People driving just immediately like don't know what they're doing.
All of a sudden, they just like yeah.
Perfect posture.
Yeah.
Everyone's posture is really good. Yeah.
The Teslas would be better because they'd like those
Send the
batteries
Russians-
would break and they just explode.
Send the
everywhere.
Russians the WRXs just to see what happens. Like
or
fuck
those
with them.
shitty fucking. Have you seen those electrical cars from China?
Well, they have a ton of them.
Dude,
Like the
they're
little
just-
ones.
there's dude.
Like the
Every
little-
time I'm on TikTok, it's just one of those things
Yeah.
blowing up in the street, dude.
Yeah.
They
They
don't
don't care.
Full meltdown.
They're-
No, they don't give a fuck.
No, they don't. I would.
Dude.
I think it'd be
The
fun.
ultimate
That'd be great,
amount
actually.
of freedom you can get is top of the kind of weird freedom
Huh.
is like top of the ladder in the CCP in China.
Yeah, of course.
You can fucking do anything
Yes.
until you get killed by it, basically.
or they
Till
kill you.
well, that's what I'm saying. They're
Yeah.
killing you. You're
They're-
dead. But
Yeah,
you're gonna have a
but you can have a
lot.
lot
You
of
can have
fun.
like a lot of
You get a
wild
lot of
shit
fun.
happen up
yeah.
until then.
Yeah, maybe. Or you just get rich enough where you can bounce out.
I don't know about bouncing out of the CCP, dude.
Yeah.
That seems like a pretty,
Yeah.
inclusive club.
Yeah. I know. Another road rant. I'm just full of road rants today.
Road rant day, dude. Road rant Monday.
A road rant. Have you noticed that like, it's like, I want to say like all the construction guys have a hangout, like a poker night. And
Where?
like all the road construction guys.
Yeah.
They have a poker night. Like they're like, hey,
Like at night
yeah.
during like traffic.
No. Like they're having
Oh,
their
okay.
get-togethers, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, let's make everybody mad, and let's do construction on every fucking road in town
Yeah, that is a thing.
on the same time.
Yeah.
And guess what? Let's stretch it out and just blame the government for it taking 3 months to put in like a pipe
Yeah.
across the road. And this has been happening in on the freeway because I had to go to
Let's be honest. This has been happening for
forever. Since
Decades?
I knew how to drive.
ever since I've moved here.
And no one talks
the
about
same
that.
sections of the freeway have been rebuilt. It seems every
They keep
year.
rebuilding them for what? It's
I don't
laundered
know.
Money. It's laundered
They don't
money.
change anything.
They don't change anything.
It just, we're gonna resurface this.
Yeah.
Like again?
Yeah.
Didn't you just 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Didn't just get done?
Yeah, and they like get a lot
Oh.
of money for it.
Yeah. The
I don't understand it.
the
It just-
rocks are too hard on it or some shit like
Yeah.
that. Wrong rocks.
Yeah. Well, I got blocked by a semi because I like to pass everybody, and everybody's a dummy in Idaho. Everybody thinks, oh no, yeah, he's nodding. Everyone's an idiot in Idaho that drives.
I mean, they're
85%.
definitely chilled out.
Yeah. Well, that's you. There's
And-
chill, and then there's
And
dumb.
there's also dumb, yeah.
Yeah, and they're just dumb. Like, I don't even go off topic yet, but like, I'm driving, and this is where people are stupid. Bottleneck, turning into one lane, right? They give you the warning, and then everybody gets in one lane at the warning, not like where it actually merges. And so I'm like, oh, look at all these clowns. So I'm just going past them, doing the suggested speed limit, and this semi truck just goes whomp, like gets out into the left lane and just holds it all.
Had enough of that.
So
Oh,
if you drive a
just blocked
yeah,
you.
just blocked it,
Damn.
and that's happened to me like 2 or 3 times before.
Yeah.
And I've always just wondered, like, if you're a truck driver, explain that to me, you idiot. Like, I don't know what's the point.
See, like when you see the
What's,
warning,
what's the point?
I thought the courtesy was in between the warning and the actual fucking like dead end thing. I thought that's when you're supposed to get over, not at the end, because then at the end somebody has to fucking stop for you, and then you're fucking everybody over. Then.
Oh, then that's me.
Oh really?
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, you're a piece of shit.
I cut a million of you out of it. I don't care.
Yeah, but if you just get in early,
No, you don't get in early.
well, not early, you just
you
get in the
merge.
middle somewhere.
No, you merge like 3/4 the way in. So you're
Yeah,
not. You're not,
yeah,
you're-
fine.
You're not
But I'm
stabbing.
talking like there's people that wait till that last bit and they never take any of the openings on the way there, and then they just go, "Oh fuck," and then
Yeah,
just
I do that
stop.
all the time. I don't stop. I do that out of state,
Out of
and I'll just cut
states.
in. Yeah, like in Oregon or something.
Do you go to other states just to do this?
Just to- yeah.
part of the
Yeah.
vacation experience.
Because everybody's you just cut right in.
I'm gonna fuck these.
yeah,
I'm gonna fuck these townies over.
yeah. I don't know. They were just kind of pissing me off, and I don't know why that stuff has to take forever, but
I do like, speaking of like driving out of town, it is fun to like go to like bigger cities so you can drive more aggressive and just bully the shit out of people because it's totally acceptable.
Yeah.
That is a lot of fun, especially
Yeah.
being in a truck and they're all in their little like commuter cars, and you're just
Yeah.
like, I think that there's space in there for me. Actually, you know what? I know there is, and you just start moving over.
have you ever raced a train?
Trying to get ahead of it. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, we live in North Idaho. Like
Yeah,
anywhere over
that's
there
true.
by where I used to live,
Yeah.
there's 3 or 4 cross
Yeah.
stations where we're like,
Yeah.
I raced one on a bicycle.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah,
Really?
fuck yeah, dude. Yeah,
Wait, like
that's scary. by
like
the way.
parallel, or you're trying to pass?
No,
the
no,
tracks?
we're trying to make it across, dude. Yeah, because we go and like.
I'm not
do,
surprised.
I mean, and the scary thing about it too is, because you have to go so fast, you can't really hear well because of the wind. So you have to turn your head sideways to like kind of like
Like a bat.
like a bat, because that was like where I lived over there. Like we would go out with our friends, and there weren't any bars near where I lived. There is now. A couple of years after I leave.
This is Wisconsin. Or are you talking about?
No, it's over here,
Oh,
Idaho Post Falls.
okay.
So in order for us to go to the bar, we just, instead of driving, obviously, we jump on our bikes, and it's super fun to ride. Listen, I'll be honest with you, it's super fun to ride downhill on bikes and skateboards drunk. Like that is a great feeling.
Never have.
Oh, dude, it's so much fun.
I feel like that would not
It
be
is
fun.
so dangerous, but it is so fun because you don't give a fuck, and the cold wind just blasting as you're just going way too fast. It is a lot of fun, dude. But yeah,
I get
because
that.
like you have to come down this hill to my house, and there's the
railroad tracks.
the rail
right there.
tracks without any of the gates either.
Right.
And that one just
It
had a
does
stop
now.
sign.
It does
dude.
now, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. After how many people died?
Yeah.
8,
Yeah.
10, 12. I mean, the whole side of that thing was just filled with like crosses and stuff like this. Yeah.
Yeah, Spokane Street
Yeah,
past the
someone dies
roundabout.
every year there. Every year used to get
Well, because
clapped
it's like a steep, silly little slide into it. Like
They
it's
changed that too. What a
Did they-
bunch of fucking idiots.
they cut out the.
They changed that. They changed that, like that hill.
They changed the pitch.
Yeah. And made it so that there's only 6 feet
Those
of stop.
idiots. Well, before there was no stop. It was just like a slide. It's like there
Yeah,
you
but
are.
now they put a stop sign. So now in the winter, what happens?
I don't know.
They
Tell me.
made the hill steeper.
Oh, they made it steeper.
Yeah. So they cut it so they were trying to get a little bit of extra stop there.
I gotta drive
But
it.
they only got 10 feet of flat. So if you try to stop on it and there's a train coming, guess what? It doesn't fucking matter. You just slid down the road pretty much into the train, guaranteed. I've slid across that thing so many times just trying to make
I've
the
slid
stop
across
sign.
it, being like,
just trying to
"Thank
make
God
the
there's
stop
no-"
sign. Like,
Yeah.
or like curbing my truck against the curb the entire way down. Super common. It used to happen every year, like probably 10 to 12 times.
Like what do you mean curbing your car?
To make it
Your truck.
stop, running my tire into the curb, dragging it across the curb to stop
But
it.
you feel like you living there, you'd know about it. Like,
It
so you
didn't
wouldn't-
matter. It would get so
Yeah, it
icy
wouldn't
that
matter
if
a
you
little
went
bit.
5 miles an hour, any speed, past stopped at the top, you just start sliding, and there's nothing you can
I
fucking
mean,
do.
it is Post Falls.
It's so stupid.
I mean,
I
it's-
couldn't believe they
Post
did
Falls
that.
is still filled
it's
with
total freaking
farmer-
death trap. That thing, It was
farmers.
nuts. And the best part about that too is they put the stop sign, and there's no guardrails for them to come down and stop you in case of you're sliding. So they're just like, well, hold on, we thought of this.
I think they put
Stop
guardrails
sign.
there. Didn't they put the things?
Later on.
Oh.
It took forever. It
I've
took
only-
a shit ton of people getting killed there.
I've only
But that
raced
was
a-
that was the one that I'd race the trains coming home drunk down that hill because you'd hear them. You're like,
How old are you?
I think I can make it in in my 20s.
Yeah.
early 20s. Yeah.
Well, because
Doing like 35 miles
it
an hour.
sucks
on a
when
bike.
you have to wait for a train.
Yeah.
Nothing's worse than that.
Yeah, but you are, guaranteeing your death.
Yeah, if you get hit, of course.
A bike versus train. It's,
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
you just explode.
Yeah, your
Balloon.
kibbles and bits.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. They're just you just seeded the farmer.
They don't even do anything either.
No.
They don't even,
Yeah,
pick, you, they
dude.
don't even pick you up, dude.
You turned a bunch of
you're just
crumbs.
yeah, crumbs.
Not a good. Yeah.
Not a good
I wonder if there's like the choo choo guys. What do you call like a choo choo
conductor.
guy?
A choo-choo guy.
Yeah. Like what do you? I wonder if they have like
What
a
do we call
tally
these
mark.
choo-choo guys, huh?
Do they have like a tally mark above like where they are? Like,
Dude,
that's another
probably-
one.
I got no one.
There you go. That's another one. They film it and they put it on the dark web and they make tons of money. Super weird.
Probably.
Like dark trains. What's a website like
Dark trains.
dark trains dot dark or what's like what I don't even know how to do dark web stuff, but like we should probably
That's on
not-
like Tor browser, right?
I don't know. It's Turo.
Tor browser.
Yeah.
Tor.
Now it's Turo the app. You can
Tor
rent
the
a car.
app. Yeah, you can rent a car.
You rent a car.
You rent a car.
And
Kill somebody with that.
Surf the dark web.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get killed by a train.
Surfing the web.
Tor browser back
No.
in the day. Back
I'm
in the
sure
day.
he has.
Yeah, I went on there. It's wild, dude.
He
Yeah,
does.
I did.
Oh, he
Not
knows.
anymore. Not anymore. It's a 3-letter agency fucking trap, dude.
It's
Dark web is a trap now.
Yeah.
Trap. I'm
Um,
gonna bust you for like trying to buy mushrooms on there or something like that. Because that's what you used to do. We used to buy drugs off of that.
I just feel like it was always
We'll
like
order 'em.
I remember like when the internet came out because that was us.
Yeah.
And
Damn, dude.
My-
that fucking modem sound is burned into my brain
oh yeah,
permanently.
Yeah, and that's
And you guys don't know what the hell that is.
the dial-up. Did you guys ever have to do dial-up? Probably barely. Were you like 8? Oh, you were younger than that. Yeah. I just remember. Okay, I have a story, internet story.
Yeah.
We had a family computer, dial-up.
As did everybody.
Parents were gone,
Yeah.
and
Time
browser
to look at
history.
naked chicks, baby. How we
Browser-
clear this browser history.
Browser history popped up. We're little kids. Wasn't me, and I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
So I was the first one to be asked, and my parents are reading them off, and they're like,
The funny ones though.
"Yeah," they're like Racktoberfest, like boobs spelt wrong, big boobs,
Bob's
yeah,
spelled Bob's.
rock boobs. Now let me give you
Hell
some
yeah,
context. There was a radio station. I think it's still
Rock
around.
94.5, right?
Yeah, and they did Racktoberfest.
yeah. It was
And I-
Racktober though, right?
Yeah, it was like Miss
Racktoberfest?
Racktober, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was bold enough to my parents. It's like, guys, I was like, I'm slightly old enough to understand browser history. I was like, if I did it, I just would have gone straight for the naughty stuff. Like I wouldn't be dicking around with Racktober because they showed me a picture,
Yeah.
like trying to get me uncomfortable. Has your dad ever showed you porn?
No.
My dad
Why?
did. Try to make me feel like to admit to it or something. Like, yeah, I did. I did. I did.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I looked at it. It just had
But that's
stickers.
not porn though.
It had stickers over the boobs. It was porn back then, man. You come in a Christian family.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's
Like,
that's just like
Victoria's Secret's underwear was porn.
yeah, fair enough.
So when they showed me that, I was like, yeah, I'm Zing, but I didn't look that up.
Yeah.
And it's my brother Cody.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's like look at the spelling.
Like super guilty.
I
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
fucking spell boobs.
Yeah. I was
On
like
my
probably,
calculator.
I think it was like 15.
I know how to do it on my freaking calculator.
Yeah,
of course
dude.
I.
Yeah. I feel like the back in the day times, I was trying to discover that sort of stuff. But like, I guess going back to what I was saying, like the
Is
dark
this gonna
web.
lead into woods porn? With the
No,
dark
woods
web,
porn?
dark woods porn.
Dude, dark woods porn. Do you guys know what woods
Woods
porn is?
porn.
Everyone knows what woods porn is that is our age.
Have you
Millennials.
guys found woods porn or contributed to
Yeah.
woods porn?
There's one or the other.
There's one or the other.
Uh,
Wow.
You want to explain? You explain it.
Okay, so
'Cause I'm a
obviously,
victim
it's
of
pretty
it.
obvious what it is.
I'm
You're
a victim
walking
of it.
around in the woods.
No,
and
no,
there's-
no. I'm a contributor of it. I'm sorry, I'm a contributor.
Technically, if you're a victim, you then become a contributor.
yeah.
It's almost like a lot of things, right?
You should explain it. There's gonna be a lot of people that don't know what woods porn is.
No. These are the two people on earth that don't know about woods porn, or haven't been exposed to it.
I think a lot of
At
Gen
least
Z
guys. I don't know about girls.
Gen Z doesn't know.
Oh, you're right. It's gone now.
Yeah, it's gone. It's
Gone
completely
with Gen
gone.
Z. I forgot. No
Okay,
more
explain
woods
it.
porn.
What's woods
okay, so
porn?
woods porn is, at its purest sense, you're basically just walking around in the woods or like in a park, and you just stumble on random pornography laying out.
Like a random nudie
It's
mag.
usually in the woods,
Yeah.
off of a trail, bike trail, hiking trail.
Yeah, yeah.
That works. Is it in
Yeah.
the woods?
No, not in the woods. It was
Ah.
at a house in the backyard, and it was underneath the shed, and we just happened to.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
that's
I
close.
if it's hidden,
Yeah.
that's you're getting
That
to
was
know.
my first experience.
So
Yeah.
that's
So you're
so
a
that
victim of it.
technically is kind of woods porn then.
Yeah.
Yeah, hidden pornography, usually in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, either people are a contributor to woods porn, or I guess you'd call them a victim of woods
So
porn.
was it a thing to like set that out for future people to find?
No, what
No.
happens? This is what happens.
They just need a place to beat off in the woods. It's
No.
like the place, dude.
No. Mine's a little bit more different.
Or they're just hiding it from their parents. Really, is what it is.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I had a naughty neighbor. Bradley.
Naughty neighbor.
His name was Bradley, the pale white kid, right?
Fucking Bradley, dude.
Bradley.
Brads.
I said his last name. Bradley. You look him up if you want, I guess. Anyway, he was my neighbor, and I'm the oldest. He's the youngest. He's a year older than me. He came from California, like everybody, which is whatever. But he taught me what racism was, and he had two
By
brothers.
what? How did he do that? Demonstrating it, or just telling you what it was?
He really didn't like Asian people
Oh,
because he lived in a neighborhood of a lot of
Random?
Asian people. Yeah, he lived in a neighborhood of a lot of Asian people and didn't like them.
down in California, in San Diego.
somewhere. I don't know. I forgot. And he was a kid.
This makes sense.
And
All
I think
right.
he was just kind of feeding off of what his family was. But his family, he had two older brothers. One was 21 and one was 18.
Oh yeah, it's always
And when
older
when they were my neighbors, I went over to their house. They're immediately cowboys. Like I don't know how that works with, you come from California, you just immediately look cowboys. But they were like cowboys to the T. Everything was cowboys. And Bradley was a bad boy. I was into Pokemon cards and baseball and overalls and like corduroy pants. And Brad was like into porn and lighting things on fire, drinking soda when
Hell
your parents
yeah.
tell you not
Hell
to,
yeah, dude.
shooting birds and burying them, like weird. Yeah, he'd do stuff like just be like naughty stuff, and like he like I remember like he's like you got a BB gun? I'm like yeah. He's like got pellets. I'm like no. He's like I got some. He's like let's go shoot it. I'm like cool, let's go shoot it. And he just immediately goes and shoots like kills a squirrel, kills like a bird, like immediately starts killing everything. I'm like this kid's nuts. Like you know we're Idaho kids, but still just. But anyways, the woods porn.
Yeah.
He's like hey, have you ever seen boobs? And I'm like no. Like I'm like 13. I'm like I've never. No way. Never conceived it. And he's like, oh, you have to see.
Come to the woods with
Yeah,
me.
so he goes to his brother's room. He acts all sneaky. He grabs a magazine. And I kind of knew what Playboy was, but I didn't really understand
Oh,
it
yeah.
fully. Like, you see the magazines in the grocery stores back in the day or the gas stations.
Yeah.
And they're covered up. And you're like, I know what it is. And I can't believe that exists. But I thought that's like something that like homeless people did or something. You know? Yeah, they used to do that
Yeah,
back in the day
man.
because there's like no internet for the most part of what it is now. There's no OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
know?
they sold that through like
Did you have to be
mid 2000s, man.
Yeah. You got to be 18. You can buy your packs of smokes. You vote. You can buy porn, I guess. But
It's the weirdest combo ever.
But he would go grab. He grabbed
Like
one.
smokes and
and
porn.
we met in the
I'm
woods.
gonna read this on the way home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
He grabs a magazine, and we flip through it, and it's the most weirdest experience because you're with another person your age, and you're definitely zinged off of this.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
I'm not gay. And I immediately just like, he's like looking at it, and then like Bradley's mom like yelled
Called
like
you?
you have to
Oh,
go, and
shit,
so he
yeah.
left. I'm like left with this magazine, and I grew up on 5 acres, and so I'm like, well, I'm gonna stay here for a little bit longer and look because I want to still look, and yeah, I'm looking. No, I'm just looking, and I'm like way too scared to like even have this come close to my house.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just like with a B daddy in my pants. I'm fully torqued in my pants, and I take it, and I'm like super convicted, and I just throw it, I chuck it into the woods, and just run. I run home and never talk about it. And then like a week later, I go back, and it was still there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Got to get that freaking drug, dude.
Yeah, and then it was like, yeah, but then like, yeah, I mean,
So you guys contributed to Woods.
I did both. I was like, I've been a victim too. I found it.
Yeah.
I had friends that I went dumpster diving for magazines.
Dude, that is going
Two friends,
for it, dude.
two friends that.
Where do you go? Like behind
The-
a sex shop or something?
No. They knew the whole thing. This is like when we're like 17, 18, 19. Like we'd skip church and they would go dumpster diving for porn mags. Yeah, it is.
Where were you? At church?
I'm zero that. Okay, you gotta understand. Like I'm calculated risk. I did not do any of that sort of stuff, and I was like, nah. But it doesn't mean that I didn't have friends that did it. Like they did it. But they
I
would
told on
go.
them too.
They would know where it was. Like the garbage bins, like the big commercial garbage bins that just sit around town.
Yeah.
There was just one that
But
these
they
guys
knew that one.
they would climb in it.
How
They
do you
throw one
find
in
that
and they just
out?
go sifting through, and I'm like, I don't know about the hands. I was already becoming a germaphobe at this age. I'm germ conscious.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not germaphobe, but
But
my
interesting that what age is this now?
16, 17.
So that's when you started becoming. I thought it was
little-
forever.
No. I was like more germ conscious around
Was there
16.
something that like happened to you?
No,
that-
it's just the thought process of like, I do not want to touch somebody's other magazine because you think about
Well, I mean, yeah, but that obviously yes.
it. Like if you saw a used magazine,
the pages are sticking
would you
stuck
touch
together.
it?
It's like
Don't.
then that just doesn't happen.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
No,
I wish those things were extra greasy and a fucking garbage, dude.
I couldn't. I just
What does that smell in your room? It's your pornography that you dug out of a garbage can.
That's Rick's
That's
porn mags.
Rick's porn mags,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a friend too that went to a shop all the time.
Sex shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you
Ever
been
had
to
to
one?
go to that?
I went to one time
Yeah, I've been a couple times.
in Vegas.
Oh, I haven't just gone to go.
I did
Oh, really?
because this was like only
You're
like
just exploring.
it was like 8 or 9 years ago. I've never been
And
in
Vegas too. It's probably pretty
Come on.
wild.
One. Yeah,
Huge.
it's huge. It's a big
like
one.
a Walmart.
Like a third of a Walmart, but it was big.
A third of a Walmart.
And there was some stuff.
What the hell, dude? That's a lot.
People that have to
How many? I mean, come on.
what?
Like a third of a Walmart.
That's huge.
Like they have to have the redundancy. Must be insane.
Shopping cart.
I just saw like where I got
It's
my
like
mind
the
blown.
difference in like the dildos and stuff was literally like millimeters. 199, 99 and a half.
I got
All the way
more-
down.
I got more.
That's 3 aisles. We just
I got more
got
blown
every
away
size.
by the like body parts. That was gross.
wait. What?
Like there's like silicone body pieces.
Oh yeah.
That was like that's where I was like, hey guys,
That is creepy.
Like, I'm
Where
like-
it's like the torso
Yep.
down. You're like,
you know what my
that's
brain
fucking a
you know what
little
my brain
wild. That's
immediately
wild.
went to? I should buy that and put it into a coat closet in my house and let it fall out on someone when they come out.
That's pretty good,
and
dude.
I thought that would be funny.
Yeah.
And I told my dad this story. I was like, hey, Dad, I went to a sex shop in Vegas. And he's like, oh, that's funny. And I was like, yeah. He's like, when I was in college, I would stick a dildo in my glove box. And on any dates I'd have the girl or open the glove box and it'd fall out in her lap.
Yeah.
He was like, it's a big joke. He's like, I would do it to my friends too. And I was like, that's funny. So there you
Because
go.
yeah, your brain
Full
is
circle.
right there.
So speaking of this, because this is something I was thinking of today. For talking about weird things, I was in a small town today.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name it.
Okay.
Nobody's got teeth.
Okay.
No one's got teeth. I had to do this thing for work, and I'm standing around. There's like 6 people out front. I'm not saying it. It's 38 minutes away. And
Yeah, it's a triple T.
not. Nope.
Yeah, no, triple T is a two-tooth town.
It's there's no teeth in this
It's
town.
like the maximum teeth in the head is 2.
Yeah, whoever's
And
got
everybody in that town's got 2.
whoever's got the
Two teeth
most is
total.
probably the mayor for sure. But
Yeah.
but
That's why he's the mayor.
it's funny
If you have
because
the most amount of teeth, gets to be mayor, man.
like what made me feel a little bit like weird to think about was like I'm only 30 minutes away from you guys and you have no teeth and you might be only like 5 years older than me, but you definitely look 20 years older than me.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to talk. I'm a very comfortable person.
Did you ask him?
I was forced to talk to them.
Well, did you ask them what happened to their teeth?
No, I'm just gonna. I just
Did everyone look very similar?
everyone was smiling, except for one lady,
That's interesting.
and
Hey, man.
I had to talk to one because the dog came up.
Hey, if
and
you
the
don't
dog-
care, who
the dog
cares,
had
dude?
teeth.
Let 'em-
The dog had teeth, so at least that was good.
So the dogs have the best.
The dogs
most
have the
teeth.
yeah, because they're dogs. They got
Yeah, I
teeth.
guess.
But these people had
They
no
also
teeth.
don't do drugs.
Yeah. True.
I wonder what it is about that. Is it the meth that does it, or is it just like?
Can you not do like meth and just brush your teeth?
I think people brush their teeth on meth, man. I'll be honest. I think they have good hygiene, but I think it's just the meth that rots it out.
Oof, man.
Because think about it. Like, you're on meth, you're gonna like, well,
Well,
is
this
it
guy's-
possible that they overclean?
No, because this guy's
They
van.
dig into a meth spiral of just cleaning their teeth.
No. 100% wrong. This
They just
guy's
brush
van
them off,
came by.
dude.
This
Just brush
guy,
your
this guy's
teeth
van
right
came
out.
by. Because I got in my car.
Yeah.
I'm out.
You could check the toothbrush aisle, the dental
There's no
aisle.
toothbrush aisle.
There just isn't one.
There's a place down the.
Dead giveaway.
There's a place down right around the corner. It says Family Pies. So they eat a lot of pies and do a lot of drugs. That's what they do in this town. But anyway,
That is weird.
I'm telling you you're wrong because the
Family
van
Pies.
came by. The van came by, and I was in my head. I was like, "But this guy has no teeth." And he comes by, and it's full of trash. There's just so much trash, and he's like, close up, so much no teeth. It's like the lips are
Where the
gone.
lips are like going back inside of the
lips
mouth.
are inside,
Yeah, like a butthole.
and there's like no hair and a hat, like no eyebrow hair, no hair, just a hat.
No eyebrow
Yeah,
hair.
it kind of looked like a
Damn.
cartoon character out of the
That's
30s.
probably got to be drugs, right?
or
They just don't. get
or
to
severely.
that
Do not look up Family Pies on the internet.
point. Don't look up that.
Don't
dude.
look up
Do
what?
not look up Family Pies on the
I'm
internet.
just trying to figure out where this town is.
That is gonna be a fucked
Family
up.
Pies.
That's gonna be fucked
Oh.
up, dude.
I'll tell you off.
It is
air.
right. Is it like an XX, like triple A? Oh
No.
yeah, of course.
I'll tell you off air what town it was. It's gonna be one you're like, oh yeah, of course, but it's just not a place I would rather be around. And I don't know if it was like, because I've been listening to twangy music lately,
Okay.
like old country,
Like 90s country, 80s country, 70s.
I'm going like 50s, 60s.
Wow, that's
a little
way
70s.
back then. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been pretty good.
It's good.
but it opens your eyes.
Yeah.
I feel like it. Like I like look around, it's more twangy, and you start to notice more like twangy. What do you call like a trashy?
White trash.
Yeah, but not that. That's like too Kentucky. Like what's like a
Kentucky. Well, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, Virginia. That's hillbilly.
yeah, okay,
That's
they're
hillbilly shit.
hillbillies. They're like kind of hillbillies, but they're
Yeah.
they're like swamp people.
Like
kind
mountain.
of.
Well, over here it's just mountain folk, dude.
Yeah, mountain folk. I'll
For
call them
sure.
mountain folk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's what it is.
it is mountain folk.
Yeah, they live up in the valleys
Like
and stuff
they're-
like that.
Their bodies have shriveled in, but I bet you they can run faster than you if they want.
They're probably
something.
stronger than you too.
Yeah,
Weirdly enough.
yeah. It's the drugs. It's
You
the
just
meth.
get that weird.
Yeah, it's the.
You may
mountain
lose your
folk-
teeth, but you know,
Mountain folk
triple
meth.
strength is pretty cool.
They're like, if you
pretty
had
pretty cool
MF
perk to get.
Your head MFM.
Yeah, let me help you with that
They
car.
lick their lips a lot. You notice that a lot of people with no teeth lick their lips a lot. I would too, because it's probably the
That is
sensation.
so creepy, by the
Yeah,
way.
they do that a lot. Yeah.
God.
There's always that one guy at the bar, like a toothless. There's always toothless people around town. It's just there's just so many in this town.
I mean, the bar should tell you a little like that should be like a little crumb, a clue leading
Yeah.
you to what's going on there.
I bet you.
I think it's pretty much.
I wouldn't be
guaranteed to
surprised
addiction.
that if in this town, the bar was called the Mayor, and like that's where the mayor was.
And that's where the mayor hung
owned
out?
it. Yeah, he had teeth, and he didn't have real teeth. He just had veneer teeth, but like
Fakers.
really bad
Shitty
ones,
fakers.
like one's done in
Wood.
Like, not,
They're like wood.
wood ones, and they're rotting too, like somehow.
He has to paint them every day.
With like a
And they just-
white out.
They just tap them onto his teeth.
Yo, dude, that's what I feel like.
Protection.
But I don't know.
The gums are painted on them too.
I just feel like I got kind of blasted by culture today, even though it was only.
I mean,
30
there
minutes
is some
away.
pretty big culture shock around here when you get out of like downtown Coeur d'Alene, man. For sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long. Like you said, 30 minutes, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, we and nothing against it. I definitely feel like if something.
I think they're more fun people though.
Yeah, I think
Dude.
it's just more of like it'd be fun
Fucking
to
hillbillies and rednecks are the most fun
sit,
fucking people
sit down
ever.
and talk to them if you can understand. You might have like a
If you can understand them.
what have like a mediator, like someone like what's a translator?
A translator.
Yeah, a translator. Because too much licking. I'm gonna get close up. I'm not like look away. Like
You can't. Sorry, he can't look at you while you're
you
talking.
can't look at me, dude. Don't
If-
look at me and lick your lips.
If-
Don't do that.
Ugh.
No
Ugh.
lipping. It's the only time I'll make
That
them wear a
creeps me out,
mask.
dude. I didn't realize how much that
I'd
creeps
be
me
like,
out. But I
put a
don't like
mask
that.
on.
Make him put a mask
Put a
on.
mask on. There you go.
Put this on, then you can talk to me.
And you can talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yikes.
Like the but then there's like some people like the hot dog guy on YouTube, the trailer park guy. He's like, well, this shit's gonna go viral. And he goes,
Oh yeah. He
You seen
sucks
that?
down a hot dog and then
he's like
throws it up.
he like no, he does like 3 and he's like, we
Yeah.
haven't even started yet or something. He goes, yeah.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Is when you're at the bank and you put the fucking the cash thing, dude.
Yeah.
He's by just whoop.
Yeah. It makes my chest hurt.
Yeah, because I mean
Yeah,
it's got to
yeah.
go into his fucking stomach.
I don't know how it works, dude.
Because if it's not in the stomach,
That's like you gotta ask like Shoe Nice how that works too, because he does the same stuff. Like he's
yeah,
able
just
to like
keeps it. What do you
do
You
that.
just keep it down like above your stomach. How
talk
the
about
fuck
a cool
do you
trick.
learn
though,
that?
dude. That'd be a cool trick.
I guess.
Just like scarf down. Like I just be like learn how to do like 2, because more than 2 gets kind of gross.
I mean, seeing your talent, I feel like you'd be pretty good at it.
I
Oh, yeah.
Well, you don't have anything for me to put my mouth on, but I'm slightly wasted talent because I'm definitely not gay. But I got no gag reflex.
Yep,
And
it's hilarious.
I got dared to do 2 bananas at once, and that didn't work. So I met my
I
threshold.
do know what works though. I told him to deep throat a beer, but it was a beer bottle. And he like
Yeah.
jams it up in there and then he tilts it up. And he just goes
Hey, speaking of awkward things, by the way, this can
Yes.
does it seem odd to you, or no? Is it just me? It's a Liquid Death. It's a 19.2 fluid ounce, so it's a little bit longer than normal.
19.2%.
No, it's 19.2 fluid ounces.
Why?
It's water. I know. It's just 16 ounce, and I bought the box because like it's on sale, and I was like, cool, because I'm trying to cut beer out.
yeah,
so
it's
I'm
just like a really tall boy.
yeah, but it's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
I feel like holding it. I feel a little bit different. You know?
Yeah.
like it's just
Emasculated
it's
there,
slightly
huh?
uncomfortable to hold. I'll be honest. Liquid Death, you kind of messed up on this one, dude. 19.2 fluid ounces is just
It
different.
is a weird number to
It's a
stop
weird
at,
number.
too.
It's a weird thing to hold. It's just a little too long and a little too skinny. I think if it was fatter or if it's like a bottle, you just need to switch up the packaging. But it tastes good.
20 ounces, I guess, is what they're going
Yeah,
for.
19. I don't know why. Like, I'll be honest. When I drink stuff, like 16 ounces is too much.
Really?
Yeah, like PBRs, like the Sixers, the 6 cans or whatever you call them.
Tall boys?
Tall boys.
Hey,
I can't do it, dude.
baby.
I always end up wasting the last like 4
I'm all about
ounces.
those, dude.
I
I love
waste
tall
like 4
boys.
ounces all the time.
Mine just gets warm by the end.
Yeah, and then you're done.
Well, yeah, see, you got to hurry,
I'd rather
hurry
have
that
like
fucking
that.
shit up, dude.
But then like we had them the one time. People mess shit up all the time. Coors banquets.
yeah.
They put them like in the midget bottles. They make like
Yeah.
these little midget bottles.
Uh-huh.
And they're like a little too like snorty, where you feel like you're sipping on the tip of something. You know, when you're sipping it, it's just a little too awkward. Like the neck.
What were those little
It's not-
short ones?
Those are
Red Stripe, right? And then was it Mickey's?
for
it
what?
was
Is it a
Mickey's.
drink?
Yeah, they had like these little short, little like fat squat bottles,
I don't know.
like a little Danny DeVito bottle.
Yeah, a little too weird.
Yeah, they were strange, but
a
I
little,
mean,
a little strange, like you're sucking on a nipple on the end.
yeah.
Yeah, Dutch Bros does the same thing.
Why would you go to Dutch Bros? The place
Only
is
when
for
you're forced
fucking
to.
trash.
It is trash. It's pure trash. It is bad. It's like one shot of coffee
Dude,
and like 20 ounces of milk.
I'm telling you this right now. If Big Pharma owned like Dutch Brothers, I wouldn't be fucking surprised. I actually think they probably do.
Oh, they're like listening. To
Oh,
you right
dude,
now.
they're just like,
They're
just print them fucking diabetes drugs.
Yeah.
We're printing
Yeah.
fucking diabetes people right now.
Well, Dutch Bros just
one
has-
coffee at a time too.
if you just look at Dutch Bros,
Dude, if somebody like
Coffee
if somebody
tops.
told me that they like Dutch Bros, it would be the biggest fucking red flag I could almost think about.
well, I would say if you're an adult, yes. I think if you're a kid,
What am I asking kids what type of coffee they like?
I don't know. You could ask
That'd
anybody
be
you want.
so weird.
Hey, what kind of
Hey,
coffee?
little dude, what kind
Well-
of coffee you like?
Well, okay, so like my niece,
That's fucking
my niece
creepy, dude.
works at one, but she's like she just moved, so she doesn't anymore.
Your
But she was
niece
like
does.
she was like from 18 to like 20 years old.
Yeah, okay.
Sure, okay.
At Dutch Brothers, right?
Yeah, works there.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I expect. I expect just high schoolers to be there and
That's what I'm
work
saying.
there.
Yeah,
It's coffee for high school people.
they suck on nipples there.
yeah, like a sugar
the,
tit.
the tops are nipple tops. They even like have like the
Wait, what?
The nipple.
This
has
isn't a
nipple.
joke?
No. It's a blue lid. It goes on top of the cup. There's like a base, a nipple base, and then there's a top nipple with a hole in it for you to suck
Dude,
on.
we have strayed so
That's-
far from God. That is
That's the
fucking-
devil's
That
work.
is the fucking devil himself right there. Holy fuck, dude.
The devil's like woke up one day. He's like, I'm gonna make people sip out of nipples,
Dude, yeah,
out of
give him
coffee."
diabetes through fucking tits, sugar tits, dude.
Yeah,
The fuck is that? I didn't know this.
yeah. Go order one now. We should go order
No,
a Dutch Bros.
no.
Dutch Bros
I
culture.
kill myself first.
Dutch Bros.
Absolutely.
Dutch
I'll
Bros
bike
culture.
into a fucking train first.
You know for a fact that if you see Dutch Bros
On the
stickers,
car,
there's not just
red
one.
flag.
There's not just one.
Yeah.
There's always like honk honk. I'm going to Dutch Bros. Like it's always like these like
I can
really,
tell by the
like,
list in your car.
kind of like pre-college. Like you didn't make it into the college school that you wanted to, so you went one under because you're not
I
smart
mean, I
enough.
can tell by the lean on your car you go to fucking Dutch Bros.
Yeah,
Probably driving some cheap fucking piece of shit.
yeah.
Not
There's always
saying.
like the
Them
sticker.
tires wearing out on one side a lot more than the other.
Oh yeah, it's girls with fuzzy steering wheels.
Yeah.
Fuzzy
It's
steering
the
wheel
whole-
girls.
It's horrible. That's
Like-
horrifying.
What are those weird cars that kind of look like really slick poops, like the early 2000s?
Slick poop.
Yeah, they're like
I'll
Ford
be-
Tauruses, like a
I can
2002.
kind of understand this. I think every car from the 90s kind of looked like a
Yeah,
slick poop.
like a slick poop,
Like something
like a really fit
like
robot.
if you were into putting things in your butt, it would be like
that or
the
coming out
cars
of-
from that era.
Yeah, but it's like one of those, but now it's beat up, and you got like
Yeah.
Crappy
Taurus
bald
Works,
Tires.
Dodge Intrepid, any of those ones.
yeah, Dodge Intrepid for
Yeah.
sure. And then you got like
They'll slide right into your butt real easy. You know.
Did you ever have the guys at school that had the nuts hanging off the back of their
truck
cars?
nuts? Yeah. Well, no. I think maybe one or two. That was kind of after my time.
Well,
Truck nuts weren't really a thing till like mid 2000s, I think.
yeah. Well, that's when we were like in like late high
Like
school. times.
later. No, I mean like 2006, 2008.
Well, okay, that's when I was in high
That's
school.
when you
I
were.
graduated in 2006.
Yeah, I was 04.
So there's a guy,
I didn't really ever see the truck nuts or nothing like that.
and it fits the truck nut culture. If you have truck nuts, you're definitely going to be a super senior.
Oh,
You're definitely becoming a super senior.
I forgot that.
And you're
Super
definitely
Senior
going to
was a
become. You definitely could statistically, probably hypothetically here.
Dude, Super Senior.
You probably could statistically become a predator because you get older and they don't.
thing. Well, I mean that's the line.
Yeah, and it makes sense because the guy that I knew that had the
That's
truck
so
nuts,
weird.
he was a super senior, and then he graduated,
Mm-hmm.
and then he kept coming, and he had a big
To the high school.
hmm After
Was
he'd
he
already
dating a girl in high school?
Nope. No. Yeah. He'd be parked out on the parking lot in his truck with the music on. He always had the wingman for him was always somebody fat because they can't look as good as him because he wasn't really fit, but he wasn't fat.
Okay.
So he's like the fat guy that always kind of like, kind of be like your little sidekick guy, just, which is like not a good lure to bring girls in. But it works, I guess, because he's like the guy that had like the tattoo, like the barbed wire, like straight up barbed wire
hell
tattoo
yeah.
on the bicep, and like went to the gym, super senior on top of super senior squared to the power of the super senior,
Yeah.
and had his crappy truck and was blast music, and then he'd always come. I worked at a car wash, and he'd always come and like ask for a free car wash, and I was like, well, okay, you have the nuts in the truck, and then eventually it was just like, nah, I'm good because I just make up excuses like my boss is here, I can't, that wasn't true.
Or just no.
Well, he dealt drugs. I knew that. I found that
Of
out.
course. I mean, you're
Yeah.
really just diving into the stereotype here.
Yeah. And I went by his house one time because I had to, and it looked like exactly what you thought.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of guys with car parts everywhere, like gym stuff, and it looked like it smelled.
Gym stuff.
Yeah, like
So they're like weights outside.
yeah, like in the garage next to
Dang,
the cars.
dude. Oh, I was figuring like front
No,
yard.
it's just more like sloppy guys.
some front yard shit, dude.
It's like you're
If it's front
hungover.
yard shit, like that's more like they're actually getting after it. But they keep it in the garage. That's kind of like, whatever.
Well, it's Idaho. They're not. It's not. No one's.
Yeah, it's not Southern California.
Yeah. No, it's not like that. But
Or the concrete weights.
no, it's just trash. It's just a bunch of trash.
Yeah, just white trash.
Yeah, Super Senior Nut Dragon trash.
That Super Senior thing's weird, man.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Did I tell you? I guess
I
it's because
couldn't wait to get the fuck out of high school, man.
did I tell you guys this? The guy that gave the brownies to the guy in my class.
No.
I told you this. It was national news.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I'll say it because we talked about porn, so might as well just wrap it up.
Oh,
with
no.
this one.
The guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brownie guy.
Yep.
Not the guy that you gave the brownies
No,
to.
I didn't do it. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I know
No.
what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
So
I know
get this. 2006. I'm a senior. The class president is this Mormon kid that looks like he should be on like one of those sitcoms, like How I Met Your Dad or Mother. How I Met Your Mother, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
How I Met Your Mother, or like what's the nerd one?
Like Barney from How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah, but not that type.
Because
But
Barney's
but
kind of
very like that.
He's dirty,
He's a
but
theater-
like his look.
No. He was a theater kid. He was a Mormon,
Oh.
like hardcore Mormon. He was class president. He was funny. He did really good with grades. He always wore like the sweaters, but with the collar popped out of the sweater.
Uh-huh.
Not to be cool. It's just more like I'm just really preppy, and that's what I do. And I play lacrosse,
Yeah.
probably
Gotcha.
some horse polo or whatever. And one day, because this is back in the day when you still could do this. I think schools don't do this anymore. But you could like go to the office, the admin office, like on like special days like Valentine's Day, and that's because it was on Valentine's. I think it was on I want to say it was Valentine's Day, and you can like give your little thing, and you can have like a little food gram or whatever. I forgot what they call it, like a little gram, and like a
Yeah.
teacher or not a teacher, like a student of that class period would like be delivering your
Yep.
stuff.
I had those. Did you guys have those?
Okay, they did this back when you could still do this because they didn't realize that people would do this. Put come in your brownies, but he baked some brownies. Yeah, you're looking at me. He baked some brownies.
That got his attention.
And he gave them to this real dickhead guy, like jock guy, and it was like anonymous and had like girly writing and went all out. He was dumb enough to start. He was talking about how he did it, and he's talking about his crime. And
His cry.
I was in the class with them, and when the brownies got delivered, they're all like hanging in their corner, and they're like wearing all their football stuff. I don't even know if it was a football game. They just clearly look like anybody could look at them, even somebody who's blind, be like, "You're the jocks." And they started like eating these brownies, and lo and behold, like before it was even lunch, it was like second period or something when this happened. And before it was even lunch, word got out that he splooged in the brownies and then made them and baked them and gave them to this dude. And everybody's like,
It was this dude, and he shared them with his friends in class.
yeah, the guy that got him
Yeah.
was sharing them with only like a couple, like
Yeah.
not a lot, like turned them down.
Well, guess
thankfully.
what? As long as that's on the correct line of the more than. Yeah, you still ate. Yeah.
Well, he ate them,
Yeah.
and I don't know. Yeah, and
Dude.
word got out, and
Yeah, because the kid was like telling his
telling
friends.
everybody.
He's really telling everybody.
He's a dumb Mormon kid, dude. He didn't realize how to. It's like he's never stolen in his life, and he just went for class A,
He just
like
went all out.
crooked, like
Full
all
felony.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
instead of
robbed a
stealing,
bank.
I'm gonna go straight to murder.
Yeah, I robbed a bank.
Yeah. So then this guy, it was classic. It was like a classic like Disney episode without the cum, but like the guy's name is Dustin. I could probably say that because it's national news everywhere. But like, he's just like, Dustin, like just like, I'm gonna get you. Where are you? He's like hitting like it was just like a monkey gorilla guy, like just hitting us. I'd be pissed too, dude. I mean,
Yeah, understandably.
if
mad.
I found out I ate sperm brownies, I'd be so mad. But he never found him because he dipped out. He got away, and then it turned into like a legal thing or something like that. It went national.
Okay, that's a bit much.
It went I mean, if I made
Did
you
it fucking hurt you? Like,
if I did that to you, what would you do to me?
I'd probably just punch you in the face a couple of times and call it good.
Okay, well,
I wouldn't
What if we-
sue you. That's kind of
what
a
if we
bitch
hated
move.
you? I know, no, it wasn't suing. I think it was more just like I forgot how they handled it. I don't know how it did because I was just a senior. But it turns out like it went national.
I mean,
was
it
like,
probably is a felony.
well, he got expelled.
Probably.
He was obviously no longer the class
He
president.
got expelled?
Yeah,
How close is this to him graduating?
a couple months.
Fucking rookie move right
Yeah.
there, dude.
Yeah,
You
but
got to do that shit like the day of.
Yeah, I
like
know, I
get
know.
your diploma, do your thing, and
Yeah,
get
he-
the fuck out of there.
he did it. And I don't know
Idiot,
what happened
dude.
to him, but he was the coolest. And everyone cheered him on. Everyone was like, "Hell yeah!" Like hell
so
yeah.
so nobody really liked this guy.
No one liked him.
Oh, he's just
It's
a
like one of those
dick.
guys. One of those guys that's like cool, but like no one really like. It's like the guy that's like, okay, he's nice, he's cool, but like,
But
you
he's
really,
he's actually just a fucking asshole.
Yeah, you
and
want
it's
him to
high
get
school
punched.
and nobody's
yeah.
everybody's
Someone's,
retarded.
Somehow he found the kid and did something back to him.
dude, I don't know. I mean,
I
I
would at least.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would never stop until I got
I mean, this guy's
Yeah.
this guy's a jock, so it's like stereotypical. I know, but like, how far did his brain even process how to move forward with the next steps? You know, probably had parents that was pressuring him like, "Don't mess this up. Like, you do anything, you're gonna lose everything." And story two, I had in my class one of the like best football players of like the Northwest, if not the West Coast.
Really?
Yeah, this dude was like, I'm not gonna say his name, but A, he was not white, so there you go. He got even extra handouts. But two, he was really, really good.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about sports next episode.
Okay.
But he was insanely good. He was playing rugby at like 17 years old with like the mid 20s and kicking their ass.
Yeah, that's
And he
crazy.
looks like a machine. This guy looks like if a shark came out of the water and turned into a human.
Just built different, dude.
Yes. And
Like got that Bo Jackson look where you're just
my
like
class did a lot of stuff. My
where
class,
you see people like that and you're like I'm I guess the same species as you are. Where
Yeah,
they're like
but you're
so
not.
far different than you're
Yeah.
like fucking A, dude.
Yeah, I feel like he
Like
could.
this is weird. This is like
He was
me
a
being
meat-
a chihuahua and that dude's like
He was the milkman.
Where do you go to
it's
school?
crazy.
Coeur d'Alene High.
No, but like after that.
Yeah, what college
No,
did
so
he
get
go
this.
to?
Let's get this. There's two things in
did
this
he
story.
fuck up?
My class has a lot of things that happen. We had our class at the time had the most MIPs and DUIs handed out in one single night in history of all schools because the idiots that planned the senior party, the senior kegger. Mind you, I didn't drink and I didn't drink till 24. But I hung out with the Mormons on senior party night, which is
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
sounds super loserish, but they had a root beer kegger, and it was kind of cool. It was totally dorky. There's probably only like 25, 30 people there,
Yeah.
but I'm hanging out with the Mormons having a root beer kegger. I did that. But super obvious place in Idaho, like it was planned. It was like super open. These guys, like, because I had like a really A start. We had like an A team football team. We had a lot of people that had like a lot of influential parents and stuff. I think they just thought that they were just like untouchable. And they did this party out in the woods, like in this very open place. And
Is this the place that I think it is? 'Cause
I don't
think
know.
heard
I forgot
about
where it
this.
was. I think it was like Hayden Creek or something. It was like something really like.
I think this is Fernand
super-
Saddle off the side of
Oh
the
wait,
road.
it might have been.
Yeah.
It was super, 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 super,
It was
super obvious.
huge.
Huge.
Yeah, yeah. I had friends that went to it.
50 or 60 MIPs that night, and like
Post Falls crew showed up to that.
Yeah, it was
And
a lot.
They left.
the cops
because they're-
just sabotaged
My
it.
friends left because they're just like
One way out of Fernand's.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then get this. So that big
we used
football
to
player.
throw ones up there, but we would go back like around the corners and stuff like that, so that especially on like the back way out, right? Because you know, like there's like multiple back ways out of Fernand. Dude, they just parked this thing on the
Ooh.
fucking side of it, dude, and just sent it.
uh,
And my friends left early. They're like, "This is
This is
getting
gonna-
busted. We're fucking
okay.
Post Falls trash.
I'm gonna create
And
a.
we know this is bad."
I'm gonna create a conspiracy theory.
Ooh,
You know who probably got away?
who?
Horse girls.
Just rode off into the fucking
You
night, dude.
fucking know.
You ain't catching a horse girl,
Yeah, but on the Fernand saddle,
dude.
out
Hell
in the,
no.
in the
dude.
woods, they hop on their horse and they're fucking out.
They don't
drunk.
even need a horse, dude.
They're drunk. Their horse knows.
They're just rolling down the saddle.
yeah, they got maps.
No,
dude.
they're just rolling, dude. They're just going off the side and going down.
I feel like they turn into wolves, dude. They could probably turn into like animals themselves. But they probably have like a little like kind of like a sound, and they all
Or you
like,
just turn back, turn away, turn back, and there's just a
like-
horse looking at you. You're like,
like 20 less people, and they're all like kind of ran into
Do you
the
remember
woods.
having a horse here? And there's- where's Becky?
Yeah. Well, okay, so part two to this story. Part
The
two of
horse
this
just
story.
comes out of the woods. And they just leave. Later,
Yeah.
fucking nerds.
Yeah, the cops are here. They're like, see you nerds. They
I may have rough
they,
skin, but I
kick
ain't
all the
getting no
booze.
fucking MIP, bitch.
They probably turn into assholes. They kick and destroy all the evidence and like leave. No, but on a real note,
Kegs and barrels.
yeah, they barrel race. Them.
They lasso a keg and drag it behind them with them. Taking this for later. Shing.
Wait. There's more to this. This is the not true part.
Oh, okay.
What if the horse girls they leave? I learned this. There's the barrel races are different.
Oh
What
shit!
if-
They left the barrel.
what if
racers.
they came out?
Maybe they called the barrel racers.
The barrel racers come out. They come. The horse girls run away. The barrel racers come in, and they look at the kegs and like they're setting them and start doing like barrel racing around the kegs, and everyone's just like, "What is going on?" That's how they left, and that's how they got caught by the cops.
Yeah.
And then the horse girls and the barrel racers get to drink all the rest of the beer up on the mountain.
Pretty good idea.
Yep. And then you
It's
know
a
what?
plan that definitely
that's it.
happened.
On a real true story.
Yeah.
This is true. It's not a crazy part, but the guy who's built like a shark,
Yes. Street Shark, dude.
the football
Fucking
guy,
Street Sharks, baby.
he had full scholarship, full blown anywhere he wanted. I think he was like being shopped around, right?
Yeah.
The dude was being like, "Hey, where do you want to go? Who do you want to beat up? How much money do you want? Wear my jersey," right?
Okay.
He decides to throw a beer bottle, an empty beer bottle,
I
at a
remember
cop.
this, dude.
He misses and nails a girl in the like head.
In the head, dude.
and like breaks her jaw, and you'd never heard of him,
Nope, that was it.
and everyone was like,
Game over, dude.
"Yeah, full blown game over." I think he moved back to where he's originally from,
That's crazy.
and you can guess where that is. I'm not going to tell you. I want to leave it open ended. No defamation on my end, baby.
That's right.
Yeah, I've been threatened with defamation before, so
You have.
I have.
By a very prominent figure.
Yeah, not that one. That's a different
okay.
story. I've also had a cease and desist from other people too.
Yeah,
We've
yeah,
done
yeah.
it all.
Yeah.
Different stories, but I guess while we're talking about sharks, this is the last thing because
Okay.
I saw this happen. I was like,
I didn't know that we're now talking about sharks.
Well, the
It was
shark
like a
human.
street shark kind of thing.
Yeah, he's a shark human, so it's like, well, shark human. I saw an article that the Florida independent study people think
Florida independent study.
like
people.
independent people that are studying like colleges are studying animals.
Okay.
That there's
Gotcha.
there's not cars. There's sharks that are drug addicted to
I
drugs.
saw this.
You
Coke
seen that?
sharks, dude.
Yeah, Florida sharks that are addicted to cocaine.
Dude, wasn't Street Sharks, wasn't it set in Florida?
Probably California, I would think.
You're right. Probably California.
Yeah, it's because they're more like shaka and hang out.
Yeah.
Cocaine bear.
Yeah,
Cocaine Bear first, and now it's Cocaine Shark. You know that's coming out now.
they were
For
talking
sure.
about like they were talking
So they're
about
actually addicted to the drugs.
yeah
in the
because
water?
because they're like the drug cartels are just dumping them to not get caught,
Oh,
and the sharks are like,
shit.
I'm gonna bite that shit, and then they get a whole mouthful of coke.
dude,
Can you imagine being?
wild.
Can you imagine seeing that? Because they say I read a little bit deeper into it. I was like, I thought it was like a movie, like a B-roll movie or something like
Yeah,
that.
or I
was like,
thought it was just some weird.
no, they're like, because they monitor a lot of these animals, and so like they like where the drugs have been dropped through accounted whatever.
oh, so they're tracking the sharks.
And that the sharks are like doing these weird sporadic like movements, like they're on coke that
Yeah.
are not normal, and then they think that the same sharks keep coming back to the same spots where they find the coke.
at the drop spots.
They want some more coke.
Damn, dude.
So don't go swimming in Florida.
Good way
if
to
you wanna
keep
get-
the coke out of the United States.
yeah,
So
if you want to
we're
get
gonna
bitten
do?
by a freaking shark,
We're just gonna get our sharks hooked on coke, dude. That's
coke
how we
shark.
fight the cartels.
oh man.
And then we get our bears hooked on it too, and that's why we fight them.
Could you imagine fighting a bear that's on coke?
Yeah, you're losing.
You give the bear woods porn and you run away.
That's exactly how you do it.
what you
You'd have
do.
to distract them.
Yeah.
And if they're on coke, you have to distract them with like
What if you
weird.
like show a picture
so
of
what
like
you do, like bear porn?
shaved bear, like a shaved,
A shaved bear,
and you put
a
like
hairless
a
bear.
really big picture of a shaved bear, and you gotta like have like some device that like pops it out, so like, and then you can run behind it away.
Yeah.
hoping that you can get at least 20 seconds
Yeah.
before the bear's like, oh wait, what's going on here?
Oh.
I'll tell you what though, you know what's the real cocaine? Pumpkin spice lattes.
That's fucking garbage shit.
It is garbage shit.
Garbage.
It's
Garbage.
just it's just
Absolute
happening,
shit.
and
It's garbage.
I hate it, but you see it
I
everywhere.
can't
It's starting to come
stand
out.
that crap.
And I don't know. I mean, I feel like I have to talk about it just for a little bit, but I just feel like if you like pumpkin spice lattes, you're a white girl who's slightly overweight, like you're always trying to hide your double chin with your makeup. We all know. You wear scarves, even when you're in LA, and you're just like, it's like a Target drip. You go to Target.
Very Target.
You go to pumpkin spice latte.
Very fucking Target.
You get your cheap,
Target
shitty
vibes.
Target product like scarf that you bought.
And you can dress up for it too.
Let me
So
tell
you're
you
doing,
this.
like you're doing the high boots
Yes.
with the blue jeans,
Yeah, high
and
boots,
the
yeah.
white top,
Yep.
fuzzy top,
Yep.
with the scarf.
Yeah. And you go pick apples. Go
Yeah.
pick apples somewhere. And you're gonna bring somebody with
Go to
you.
a pumpkin patch.
Yeah. And take pictures with the damn pumpkins and post it like on the first or the last day of September.
Yeah.
Or the first day of fall.
First day of fall. That's
You're like
the
the girls are like picking up leaves or scavenger hunting like for leaves around town because it's not even fucking fall yet. They're like trying to find them all and like lay them all out to make their little pumpkin spice latte post. It's annoying. I'll tell you one
It
thing
is.
really quick too. While we're on the topics, we're just gonna hit all these topics. I hate Target a lot. I hate Target.
Is it because of the amount of money that your wife has spent there?
that and it's so
And
basic.
everybody else's wife has spent there?
I think Target is so basic.
I'm not married, so I don't. But I know the deal, dude. It's
Target
crazy.
is lipstick on a pig,
of course,
and
it
the
is.
pig is Walmart.
Yeah,
So think about that. Walmart sells the same shit as Target. Target is Walmart.
Target.
All
is
that
church-
Target has is like some trendy little non-white mom or something promoting to buy their candles, and they have like their tagline candle, signature towel, bath towel, or their signature lamp or some stupid shit at Target, and it gets every chubby white girl to go there and buy something with
Do
their
you
pumpkin
think
spice
that's the
latte.
truth, or do you think that like Target has just slightly better clothes?
No, It's the
Same cut, everything.
I probably think it's worse.
Yeah.
At least Walmart has a decency to like sell like kind of semi-respected brands, even though they might have licensed it out, like like Carhartt and stuff or Dickies. Like okay,
I thought that they sold out to them,
maybe yeah, but at least you can have like
and
a
it's
brand.
also not real Carhartt, I think, right?
I know.
There's
Well,
two
that's what I'm
different
saying. It's like a little bit
styles.
licensed. It's kind of like Ross Dress for Less and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at least like I feel like when you go to a Target, it's like almost like if mannequins like came off the shelves and started like running the show. Like that's what I kind of feel like Target is. It's just like a carbon copy of whatever you buy. Like it's like Bed Bath and Beyond. It'll be the Bed Bath and Beyond. Like the boomers like Bed Bath and Beyond. You ever been in one?
I've been in, like
It's
one.
like walking through the internet. It's got everything.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
It's an internet.
It was weird.
It's an internet.
It was
space.
like.
You guys been in a Bed Bath and Beyond? Yeah, you feel a little weird.
Do you remember
I always
the
feel like
Sharper Image?
like I feel kind of like something's happened.
Do you remember the Sharper Image?
Sharp? I don't know. Is that
Or
a store?
Sky Mall?
Yeah, of course.
That
Sky Mall.
felt like Sky Mall. That's what I thought Bed Bath and Beyond felt like.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're just like, why are you selling this?
Yeah,
What the fuck is this?
but I just think that Target is
When did Target get
That.
this crazy popular though? Because when I was a kid, when we were kids, Target wasn't shit.
because they're just starting off.
It was Walmart.
They're trying to.
Target had been around for a while. It was
Yeah.
Walmart, Kmart.
Remember
dude.
Circuit
Kmart's
City?
dead.
Circuit
Circus
City.
City dead.
Do you remember Circuit City though?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Circuit City.
Radio
was-
Shack.
Yeah, I never
dead.
went to Radio
Shack.
Shack.
Was kind of lame.
Yeah, Radio Shack was always trying to sell you headsets.
Or remote control cars.
That's why they went out of business.
Yeah, yeah.
Cricket Mobile, like
Cricket
fucking
Mobile.
who?
Yeah,
Who? My mom had a Cricket Mobile phone. Like we got rid of that shit.
yeah.
And yeah, Radio Shack was just a stupid business.
There's a whole bunch
They
of that
should have
stuff.
gone out of business. I would have rooted to put them out of business.
I've been cheering
Yeah,
for it. You guys
yeah.
need to be
Yeah,
out of business.
I'll be like behind whoever put you out of business. Be like, you get out of here.
They had
Scram.
they had some cool toys though around Christmas though. They had the cool electronic toys.
They had like the
So the
robot
RC
dog.
RC cars, that kind of stuff, the higher powered stuff. Robot dog.
Yeah, they had like a robot dog. They had like a robot dog that did a flip.
I remember this
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
They had, like a bunch
Just
of
some
dumb
cheap
stuff.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with that always needed batteries, and the batteries always like
Dude, the fucking batteries
Yeah.
in the 90s, man, are not
yeah,
crazy.
way too much money.
They never sent them with them.
I bought
Dick move.
I bought a fart phone. I bought a fart phone from Radio Shack. I had a fart phone in my house, in my room, because that's what you did when you were a kid in the
Yeah.
90s or early 2000s. You had your own landline, even though it was kind of the same line. It's just a phone, and it was skin colored, which was kind of weird. And it farted when it rang. It
Yeah.
was like. I thought I was just like wait, like I was just like we were sitting around in my room, be like just wait till someone calls, like farts, like that's my flex.
You change the ringtone to be different farts.
No, you
No.
can't do any of that.
Hell
there's a
no,
cord. There's a
dude.
phone with a cord, and it's like it had buttons for the numbers, but you can't change anything. It's just a
can't
straight
change
up
shit.
landline not connected to the internet, like a fart phone. So that's all I got.
Yeah.
I'm kind of talked out.
Yeah, the 90s were just different, dude.
Yeah, but I feel like next episode.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to build up. I keep telling you like, okay, we're gonna talk about sports, and then we don't.
You're just building up to
Yeah, we're building
sports.
up, and I'm like, okay, now we're gonna talk about sports, but we don't. But I think next week will be good because it'll be like the beginning of sports, and I
Just
I
beginnings
have a
of
lot.
sports talks.
I have a lot to say about sports,
Yeah.
sports people, sports guys, sports foods. Like it's a whole thing. Like this idiots watching sports right now.
Is he really? Are you
Yeah.
screaming something?
We're gonna-
Football,
We're
yeah.
gonna trash you next episode. So, thank you everybody for listening.
Yep, thank you very much.
Um,
or go fuck yourself, either one.
yeah, Liquid Death, stop making these tall ass cans. This is weird.
19.9 ounces, weird.
Just go to 16.
Or 20.
Horse girls, if you really did escape that one night in
Dude,
the night,
I bet you we're going to get some
come
stories.
out and tell us.
Stories from horse girls getting away from parties. Dude.
Horse girls drinking.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, they're built different. What'd you call them? What'd you say? Horse girls.
Built different, dude.
Yeah, horse girls are built
different. They
Yeah.
are.
I've been learning so much about horse girls. Thank you, horse girls, for following.
It has been really
Whatever.
interesting, actually, like
Yeah.
seeing all the comments and like learning some of the weird stuff that
Oh.
I like, the deep dive.
I know we're ending this. I trolled someone. They don't get that, like, people who don't know that
That
we're
it's
trolling.
jokes.
Yeah. I had
I
a
love it when people don't realize.
someone had a
things
comment.
aren't
You could
all
probably go
real.
find it on the video that's like gone viral a little bit, but it's got like 80 comments. It's just me and her going back and forth, and she's getting livid.
Yeah. Oh,
and I'm
really?
just like,
She's in.
yeah, she's like
invested.
She's like, you don't know anything. I'm like, nay, we're not. Or like, I'll just say like things, and she'll be like, it's Esquitarian, or like all these like things. Like I'm a certain type. I'm like, that's. I just like.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, that just sounds like a bunch of horse girl talk.
Is she a fucking
Horse
oh,
girl.
dude?
Well, she's getting mad.
That's a different horse girl, dude. I
Well-
think the horse girls that we're talking about, the cowboy horse girls, they don't-
Cowgirl horse
they-
girls.
Cowgirl
Cowgirl
house-
horse. That's a mouthful.
Cowgirl.
I'm a cowgirl horse girl. Built different.
Cowgirl horse girl.
I drive a truck.
Yeah.
Old Jimmy Down turned into a damn bullfrog.
James.
They probably sing a lot of
But
twingy
I think
music.
that's a different horse girl, though. We didn't go over those. Those are the rich ones, dude. Those are like the ones that like.
There's a lot of that,
polo and shit like that. Like, you know,
we got
wear,
a
like,
lot of,
all white. They wear all white.
Yeah. They're like tiny bodies.
Yeah.
Like little tiny bodies. And
That's the kind of girl you
like
got
if
into.
Barbie's like turned
what
into a little bit
it
life
is-
size.
Barbie, it's absolutely,
Yeah.
it's absolutely horse girl Barbie.
Yeah.
For
well,
sure.
We would get a couple that be like, you haven't seen the English ones. Smiley face, wink face. I'm like, don't need to.
Like,
Like I could
I
probably
haven't
kick
seen
you
the
across the
English
fucking
horses.
cricket field while you go drink some tea and some biscuits.
wait, what haven't we seen? The English horses?
Like English girls. There's a couple
Hey,
English
do you think
horse
English
girls.
horses have fucked up teeth?
Oh, definitely, dude. Inbred
Even
horses.
the horses have fucked up
Yeah,
teeth?
even the horses are like, Papa Charlie, you know, trot trot. Instead of trit trot, it's trit trot. I don't even know how to talk English, but if that's what it is, just a bunch of like stick up their ass horses. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Well, that's definitely stick up your ass horse girl.
Yeah,
That's the
so-
rich ones, dude.
But that's
the ones
it.
that we got tangled up on are like they're more like the,
More down to earth.
yeah, down to earth.
Yeah. Horse girls are cool, I guess.
Yeah. Got a little bit of little hillbilly redneck in them. That's A-okay.
Yeah, mountain people.
Yeah, or
They
mountain
have their
people.
teeth, so they're not.
Hey,
Horse girls don't do drugs, I guess.
I guess.
Well, maybe the barrel racer.
I think
ones.
it's because they probably have to take care of the fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're brushing the horse's teeth all the time,
You gotta brush yours.
you got to brush your own, I guess, right? Is that
the
the
same.
rule?
The same.
They probably do brush their teeth.
Okay,
too.
wait. I know we're gonna end this.
You think they
it
brush
is-
their teeth?
Wait.
Imagine brushing a horse's teeth. Dude.
Wait.
That's. Oh, that's
Think
so
about it.
weird.
Think about it
That's
really
a
quick.
Giant sonic hair.
Yeah, do they have a brush? Like how big is it?
It's giant, right?
Do they have a big, like a Gumby one? Like a big,
Like it's
like a brush?
like a
I'm
brush.
starting to talk like a girl, like a little chunky horse girl.
It's just one of those pool cleaning
Yeah.
brushes.
Or like those big fat brushes that like you see the big girls always combing and brushing their hair with. Like one of
Oh
those.
yeah, dude.
So, okay, well, hey everybody, thank you so much for podcast stuff. If you came this
you
far
think it's a horsehair toothbrush?
on this journey, yes. If you made it this far with all of our stories about woods porn and shoe nice 22 and too tall of liquid death cans and shark people.
Shark people.
And cocaine sharks and stuff. Give us our views, give us our likes, download stars, rate us.
Download the stars and then upload them to
On
us.
Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, you asshole. And have a wonderful morning or night. I don't really give a shit. You're not my dad.
Yep.
Kick rocks.
No one's my dad. You're not my dad. It's just you.
Did you like that show? Don't care. Like and subscribe right now, Buster. And remember, you are not my dad.